And they're in
What's up,
bundles
guys?
as
We're
well.
back
So
here,
if
episode
this stays
number
the same,
31 of the
these
100%
definitely should
free-to-play Let's Play series. So everything has been 100% recorded on this account. Even the stupidity things that I do and the mistakes that I make, it's all there for you guys. And by now, you probably have noticed that we've earned
Thanks
some
for watching, guys. This is the
We've got
Let's
all
Play
the way
series,
up
100% free to play. Hopefully,
23
you are learning some tips and
BSLT.
tricks
This
on how to make BSLT, how to earn in the game consistently,
been waiting for.
and
We can
also
actually get the
maybe getting
Arc Pass
lucky
now,
with the
the
jackpot
cheap
drops
version
for
for
events and
20
things like this.
BSLT, which is going to
So
be very,
you got
very
two different
important.
ways to do it. You got
Take a
the
look at
slow
what
and
actually
steady
sold
of
here.
crafting,
So
shotgun
it's always
ores,
good to know
and buying
what
and
sold.
reselling
So
some
family
items
certificate
off the
sold the
auction
other
house,
day.
converting
We
them
sold a fabric,
into
8
processed
from
materials.
1.3.
And
sold
then,
processed
doing that,
ore there,
or you can just get
15
lucky and hey,
processed
you know,
fabric,
pull
5
out a
from
land
1
NFT
BSLT.
in
So
these
wow, we
coin
got a lot of
purses,
money on that
or
fabric
also
there.
get some big
Let's go take a
Archean
look at the
cores
market
and
and
raids
see what's
if you
going
are strong
on,
enough to
because
get
that's
into
how you
raid
make your
parties.
money is by
So
playing
yeah,
the
what choice
economy,
will you
playing
make?
the
Will you
market.
go the slow and steady
Before
route,
we go
or
ahead
will you
and
go the
actually
RNG?
buy our
Let's win the
Arc
lottery
Pass, we
and
want to
hit
make
this
sure
in the
that
first
we
coin
have
push
enough
route.
BSLT.
All right, that's up to you. Totally up to you. Sandbox gameplay, however you want. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. As always, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, talk to me, guys. I love to hear from you, and everyone else does too.
And again, we sold ours at 0.20, so it's a pretty big change right there. Very, very, different. I mean, this is still expensive though. If you look at the history, so you go over here, view prices, you can see the history. You can see that this is still, on the expensive side. The cheap one is 0.12, max expensive is 0.36. So it's crazy that someone actually sold some at 0.36, 0.5. From prior days though, you just see it was way, way cheaper. So in the last couple of days, this fabric has gotten a lot more expensive. We don't know exactly why. My guess is that it has to do with bots being destroyed. So same thing. So skiing is also more expensive as well. And all these basic crafts all require 5 of these materials to convert into a processed version. And then it takes 5 labor points. So it's a very simple mathematical equation. Whatever the log price is times 5 equals the lumber cost. So right there, you could actually be making some profit, but is it worthwhile to spend that 5 labor? That's a small amount of profit, and you probably don't want to do that. But if you absolutely have to, that is something that you can do to make some money. We go into ore and check out the ore prices as well. .013 and processed. So this one is, I believe, a little bit better than the logs. Oh, about the same price. They're almost identical in the same price. But still, not good enough for us to spend our precious labor on, in my opinion. So we do have a couple of things. We don't have anything really to sell. We do have almost 300 Archean once again. We do need a little bit more skiing. So now it looks like we're okay. We've got enough stuff. Let's go do our daily quest that we haven't finished yet. So we already did this one. We need to defeat monsters. We're not sure if we're going to defeat 300 monsters. Now, I haven't decided if we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and pick up the Arc Pass now, because it's still going to leave us with 3.6 BSLT. And if you've been following the series, we started out with 0, right? So nothing. And we've earned all the way up here. So we can do it again. And having 3 BSLT plus some mats is really, really good. So we're going to register this for 20 BSLT. Once you complete the Arc Pass, you get all of your BSLT back. So we are not losing our BSLT. We're not like spending it. All we have to do is do these missions over here every single day to earn experience and level up and get these rewards. Once we get 30 more BSLT, we can unlock the Arc Life, which will give us a 4th mission, and then also allow us to get more EXP and more rewards. So you can see there's a lot of labor in here and a lot of Archean. And once again, all of the BSLT is refunded once you finish the Arc Pass, which is going to take about 20 days for us right now because we don't have this one unlocked. You can get a max of 3,000 experience, and this is 6,000, but we will be getting this one unlocked soon, which gives you another 3,000, and that allows you to do 1 whole level. So the quests are very simple. We got to Coin purses. So we need to use coin purses. Labor. We need to use labor. And then we have to synthesize. So this one is actually going to be like the hardest one for us probably, because we're not upgrading any of our gear really anymore. And we don't have that many infusions because the quests are over. Like the only way we're going to get infusions is through coin purses. So we're going to end up re-rolling this quest because we don't want the high rank. So in this system, you don't actually get labor, or you don't get Archeum. You get gold, you get some XP, and you get Arc Pass XP. And in these ones, you actually want the easiest quests because the rewards don't really go up. So you always want to try and reroll and get the easiest possible one. So we're going to keep changing this mission until we run out. See if we can get a low. Because opening 30 coin purses is a lot. So look and see. So our reward, the XP stayed exactly the same. The Arc Pass XP stayed exactly the same. And the only thing that changed was that we get 1 gold and 50 silver instead of getting 2 gold. And we open 10 less coin purses. So we save a lot of labor. Because the problem here is coin purses cost labor. So we're spending labor to do this quest, which doesn't feel very good, right? But we kind of need to do it so we can get more labor for free. We can get more Archeum. And anyway, we kind of need to open up these coin purses anyway, right? Because this is where you get some skill books. This is where you also get some infusions. We're also going to get some of these Stone of Rifts. But it does feel a little bad right now because we are trying to open up the lucky coin purses. Those are the special event coin purses where you can win a land NFT. So let's go ahead and open up our noble coin purses here. Let's finish that quest. We need to open, it looks like 20 of them. And then we're also going to end up finishing the labor portion of the quest. So these 2 quests are going to be done, instantaneously right now. We just got a new skill book. You also get some skin potentially out of this. You also get logs. You also get ore. So this is a nice little way to get some, basic materials. We're also going to earn some more gold by doing some achievements. And you see, we sold, I think, like 100 gold or 200 gold the other day. And now we're back up to 65 gold. We still have tons and tons of gold. All right, so 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so we're going to completely stop because we don't want to open any more coin purses. We want to conserve our labor. Because so that took 20 of those, and it takes 6 labor points to open. So that took 120 labor to get those 2 quests done. And then next up, we have to synthesize something. So let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to synthesize. We could upgrade our bow. We do have to upgrade our accessories and things like that. They're all tier 3 at basic level. So let's go ahead and figure out. Let's upgrade the chest because the chest actually, I think gives slightly more stats than everything else you can see here. So the chest gives 1505 and the magic defense 501. The belt here gives 1404 and 468. So there's a slight increase in stats for the chest piece. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that guy just to be a little bit more efficient. Let's put down our crop. I don't see them. Am I blind? Like, I'm not seeing our crops. Are we out of crops? No, they're right there. Okay. I'm going to push them over a little bit further so we don't run into that issue. Last time we thought we almost put them in the wrong location, so we couldn't actually put down our third one. So our third one actually ended up being a tree. Now we use a tree also here, just to get rid of it out of our inventory. Because that's another skill too you have to utilize is inventory management. So we're still waiting for the tree to disappear. And there we go. Alright, so we've done those. Alright, so monsters. Yeah, I don't think we're going to try and kill 300. We could attempt to try and find parties. So for those that are wondering, if you close your... Because we had a question about this. If you close your like prayer ability, there should be a little tab right here. And you should probably be able to adjust and move this around. Maybe if it's like an alt. Maybe not shift. Okay, maybe you can't move it around. I'm sure you can. I'm sure everything is customizable, but you can see it kind of goes hidden behind that over there. So if you did want to customize it, it's probably somewhere here in the settings. So options and then settings and all that good stuff. So you should be able to customize the UI to your liking more so. You know, I don't customize hardly anything. As you can see, I don't, don't change anything. It looks as it is. All right, so chess piece there. We need to do 10 of these, it looks like. Yes, once again, 10. So this is the low level. It doesn't say low on here, but we know just from personal experience that low is 10 because it goes up to 20 or 30. So using 10 per day is great. It's only going to cost us 10 labor. And we're actually, we do need to level up our armor some. Will cost us another 1 labor to open up those. This one, we could do it if we just wanted to do it just for the quest. We could use the basic ones, and these don't cost any labor to open, but we also kind of want the XP too, so we're going to go ahead and open up the bag, spend 1 labor as well on this. Because at this point, we do have a decent amount of labor still. Alright, so finish the quest there. Make sure that you equip your armor, because a lot of times you can forget. You can forget very easily. We got new skill chests. Let's open these up, see what we get. Defense. Looks like a duplicate. And then we got Songcraft. Okay, so nothing for us, it looked like. But eventually we will sell these, hopefully, to someone else. We can go ahead and put them up. Try and sell these for 1 BSLT. The other reason why you put these guys up is someone may buy them, but it also just declutters your inventory. It doesn't cost you hardly anything to put these up for sale. You see it's going to cost us 5 silver, which is next to nothing. So just declutter the inventory, make it all nice and pretty. Alright, so next up we're still just looking for XP. And at this point, we are just going to be probably grinding mobs. So we'll probably change this, we'll reset this, go down to 100. Because even though the reward is really nice, like I don't want to grind out 300 mobs. That's a lot of mobs. We could attempt to try and find a party or a raid, but most people are going to go grind solo, and all the raids are all requiring level 55 or higher at this point. Wow, this one's Ancestral level 3 for that guy. He's level 55 requirements. These are level 50, level 55, level 55. So this would be the only one that we could potentially get to, but we're nowhere near level 50. See, we're only level 36. So in order to join the raid parties, you do have to keep doing the quest and keep leveling up. So we can also just level up by default killing mobs. So let's go ahead and re-roll this mission. So goodbye, 100 labor and 40 Archeum. Let's see what we get here. Alright, low rank. So it goes down to 50 labor and 20 Archeum. So definitely if you are able to do the kill quest for 300, you get a lot better rewards. The rewards were exactly double there. So if you want to spend the time and effort to do that, or have party or friends that are helping you to kill monsters, definitely go for those high rewards. But as a solo player here, we are just going to have to take what we get. We're going to go teleport over to Rockborn and go fight some giants once again and just chill and hang out. Because the giants, they do give a lot of you know, EXP. We're also going to get the event items, so maybe we can get ultra lucky. I think there's been a couple of people that have actually got the land NFT drop. It will give a global announcement if people do get the land NFT drop, so you can cheer them on and be like, congrats. So then come over to our spot over here and check it out, see if anyone's in our farming spot that we were at. Maybe we could also go to a different spot too, so. No one's here, so we can chill here for a little bit. Oh, we wasted our buff. Yeah, so look, I mean, we get 800 XP. So we're gonna dramatically finish that, you know, XP quest. And we're also gonna level up, you know, pretty quickly. We're at level 36 right now. We need 140,000 XP, it looks like, to get to the next level. Remember the skill combos here for this account. It's on that one, it's on 4. Kaboom! Oh yeah, so it's a little different. Like, these guys don't all die in one hit. I'm used to my other account where everything just dies instantly when you do a skewer. That's the same thing too. We have to watch about our mana. I forgot. Like, this account is very, very weak. Yeah. So for those that are wondering, this is you know, a baby free-to-play account, 100%. And I do actually have a main account. So you know, this is not my first time playing Archeworld. This is not my only account. This is just done for educational purposes, entertainment purposes, fun times, just to show you, you know, how I think that you can earn as a free-to-play player 100% playing Archeworld. The goal of the series, if you are new here, is to get land. Because once you get land, you can just start making a ton of money selling the labor pots and the Archeum at the current prices. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I think this spot is actually going to be too slow of a respawn, so we're going to go to a different spot. I'm not going to kill giants anymore. We're going to go kill some, like, mages, or attempt to kill mages. So I think it's over here, this way. Is it this way? No, not this way. So if you haven't already, make sure that you check out the rest of the series, and you can see how we made every single BSLT, all the things, all the tips, all the tricks. If you got questions or comments, post them down below. Hey, the mole. The mole is here. Oh man, so yeah, there's a mole that spawns here all the time. Like, we've seen him a lot. This is the third time in like 24 hours we've seen him in that spot. So that is definitely a mole spot right there. Alright, so over here, you can see this is a decent spot because there's a whole bunch of enemies bunched up together. Like, if we do a skewer, we can kill all 4 of these enemies in one hit. But I think there's a better spot over here. Oh, yeah, someone's already taken this spot. Okay, so since someone has already taken this spot, we'll go over here. Because again, this is not terrible. We can get 4 with the skewer here, and then we can get, I think, 4 more with the skewer over there. And I think we might be able to get 4 with the skewer there. So if that works out, I mean, all we're waiting for is the skewer cooldown. So that's like 12 mobs a minute. Because I think skewer has a 18-second cooldown. So it should be pretty simple. Just put it right on the crystal. It should work. No, does it? No, it doesn't work. I mean, it works if it doesn't miss the enemies, okay? Because we missed those 2 enemies. Let's do this over here. Okay, so yeah, so it works as long as we hit the enemies. And so we're still a little weak, so we are going to get a lot of misses. So we can probably get about 8 kills a minute doing this over here. Oh, someone killed our mobs. Okay, I guess we'll kill these 2. Oh yeah, the other thing is we don't really have mana in this this account, so we have to sing our flute. And it looks like we're also just going to be held up by the respawn period. So it looks like these mobs don't respawn that quick. There's another batch of 2. Oh, we missed. So the downside to fighting these mobs is they actually hurt you. Like, they deal magic damage, and so we're on plate, so we are very ill prepared to fight these mobs. But they don't do that much damage. Hey, 4 for 1. Nice. Oh yeah, here's a 3 kill. Nice, got all of them. So let's go put our buff food on. Look, I mean, we already got 12 coin purses of the lucky ones. Hey, got all 4. Nice. Okay, this spawn is back here. You know, the interesting too, I want to touch on this. People are like, oh, the game is in free farming mode. The Ganama, the Chinese guild is dominating everything. So you can look in the last like 2, 3, 4 videos of the Let's Play series here. You can see all the time that we've been online. We have not actually seen Ganama, the #1 player in the server, get any Archeum cores. He has not won any of the roles. We haven't even seen like his guild members, the guys who have the like 10 eyes in their name, win Archeum cores either. So for the people that are whining, complaining that like, oh, one group is dominating the server, the Chinese guys, the Ganama, the #1 player in the server dominating the server, you know, I don't know what they're smoking, because I personally have not seen them dominate the server. Like, they don't get the drops. So I think it's just people being whining crybabies. It's a crazy thing. And because the thing too also is, even if they were getting a lot of the drops, they can't get them 24/7. You cannot physically play the game 24/7 and get every single drop. The system that they have in place here is actually a really good one, where things are constantly going. And I hope they keep this same system for like actual world bosses. So like Kraken, Red Dragon, Leviathan, like the actual big stuff, where it's constant going 24/7, and it's not like, okay, one time a week. Because if it's one time a week, right, then one group will actually dominate and control that entire spawn of those mobs. And it'll be like a free farm, right? But if it's constantly going, if you have an event that's going on, you know, 6 times a day, it's very, very hard for any one group to control it 6 times a day, especially when there's other content going on at the same time. And you may not think, well, there's not other content going on right now, but there kind of is. Like, if the zones go to war, so if this one goes to war, this one goes to war, this one goes to war all at the same time, you got to make a choice of which zone you're going to fight and contest over. Like, which boss are you going for? You can't control all of them at the same time. And that's what the beauty of this monster farming coin purse event is it's pushing all the zones into war a lot quicker, because now there's more people on the game that are actually farming. And when you farm, you put the zones into war. It cycles through the whole peace war zone based on how many mobs are killed. So there is content. People just like easy content, and they want to be able to, they want to win, right? And if they're not winning, then they're not happy. Just because you're losing doesn't mean there isn't content, or just because you're losing doesn't mean it's not fair and balanced. There is a level of balance with having multiple zones go to war at the same time, having the rifts spawn, you know, 24/7, where there could be mobs and bosses always spawned, like, you know, at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Like, that is a level of balance that the game has that makes it fairer. Sure, it's not perfect, right? There's no perfect system. But the system that they have here, I think, is pretty damn good. And when you're in a MMORPG like this, a world that never sleeps, never rests, right? Everything is always going 24/7. You do want to play in the off-hour times, especially if it's a PvP game where things are being contested. The less people that you are fighting over, the easier the game becomes. The more rewards that you get. So if you are farming mobs and there's 50 people farming these same mobs, just quit. Don't fight those mobs. Go find someone else. Come back in 2 hours. Come back in 3 hours, right? Like, pick your battles. Don't be an idiot about it. Don't fight over the same mob that 50 other people are trying to fight over. Like, why would you be an idiot? Why would you do that when you could just come back in 2 hours and there's like 1 or 2 other people fighting over the mob? the chances of you winning that mob and winning that loot at that time are significantly better than fighting against 50 people. Oh, we missed it. So running out of mana here. I've been forgetting to play my flute. Definitely need mana skill. So we need to get meditation. Like, this is like the skill that we need. And so we will get some skill books from the Arc Pass. And this is part of the reason why we took the Arc Pass. So in a couple days, in about 4 days, we'll get 2 of these skill selection books if we keep doing all of our missions. And so we'll get that ability, you know, for free. So this is why we're not going to waste our BSLT in buying it. We definitely could buy that skill, and it would be very, very effective. It probably would be the smarter thing to do right now, maybe. But again, we're down to 3.6 BSLT, so we do want to be very cautious with our BSLT. This is something I touched upon in prior videos. It's the more BSLT you have, the less you care about it. The less amount of BSLT or anything that you have, the more you care about it. So if you only have $5, right? You know, your real money, your real currency, that $5 means the world to you. If you have 50 bucks, you don't care that much about $5. You're like, I got 50 bucks. If you got $5,000, you're like, I really don't care about that $5 anymore. You're like, $5 nothing. But if $5 is all that you have, and that's like all the amount of money that you have in the world, like that means everything to you. And so right now we have 3 BSLT, which means it's super valuable. Like when we had 23 BSLT, we're like, yeah, it's not too bad. You know, we got 23, we're a baller. But now we're down to 3 and we're like, ugh. And because again, it's just like real life money too. The more that you have, the easier it actually becomes to get more of it. Like when you have a lot of money, you can start investing.
Out of view.
Oh. And you can make your money grow, so your money can just like work by itself. When you have no money, you have to put in the hard work and actually earn that money. Alright, so leveled up there. Skills are leveling up as well, getting stronger. There's a coin purse we missed. Oh, cool. So actually leveling up was very, very valuable. We got full mana regeneration. That's cool. Alright, so we're almost done. And I think this area is definitely way faster at farming 100 mobs than the giants. I mean, we might even be able to do the 300 mob kill here fairly quickly. I mean, it's kind of crazy how all your DPS is really relying on this like one skill.
And again, I mean, you are playing Vitalism, which is supposed to be a healing class. It's not supposed to be like a damage dealing class. Yet they have this a really amazing damage skill, which kind of seems unfair, right?
Out of view.
Oops. Oh, that mistake is going to cost us our fall. So I don't know if the skill is OP or if it's just this buff that's OP. So this buff that we get makes the skill do 150% extra damage. So I think the buff is the OP part of it. Hitting quest, got the XP. That should be enough to finish off our daily quests. XP is done. All these quests are done. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. All these quests are done. Alright, so we'll go kill one more batch and then we'll end the episode, which I think will kind of make a habit out of this. We'll open up those event coin purses to see if we can get lucky. All right, guys, let's go. We got 40 of these things. So 40 times 5, that's gonna be 200 labor. Let's see what we get, guys. Because even if we don't get the jackpot, even if we don't get the land NFT, we're still getting Archeum, which Archeum converts into BSLT really, really well. So, yep, let's see what we get. Archeum, 3 Archeum, 3 Archeum. Oh, we got 22 Archeum. That's cool. So we got a mini jackpot. Hey, we got 29 Archeum. That's really good. These are also the rank 1 coin purses. So there's rank 2 that you get from the Rift monsters. We haven't got to Rifts yet because they're too low. And we haven't farmed them on my main account yet either because I don't really like doing Rifts. Hey, 21 Archeum. I'll take it. Take it all day long right there. That's some good Archeum. So I would imagine that the rank 2 ones are going to have way better drop rate. You know, and when I say way better, instead of being like 1 in a million, it's like 1 in 500,000. You know, like double drop rate. Because they do cost 15 labor to open, whereas these guys only cost 5 labor. Someone did post how much Archeum they give, like the common Archeum. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's like 10 to 15 was roughly it. But yeah, if you know what the bigger coin purses give, post it down in the comment section. That'd definitely help out people. Eventually, we'll go and get some of them, and we'll do an opening video. But there we go. Ooh, 22 Archeum at the end. Nice. Second to last coin purse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're back. So we'll just try a basic. See, it does about half health. So the buff is really what kills them. And we're actually going to probably die if we try and fight these guys. Maybe we can throw that at them. We'll see. Those skewers ready again. Can we survive enough to kill them with the skewer? Hey, we did. Alright, that's a pretty epic ending right there, guys. So we'll end with that. And we actually got 2 more additional lucky coin purses for tomorrow. So thanks for watching as always. Make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave some comments. Love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.